Can you believe it?
That's it.
And that's right. We are definitely back. And that's right. Back to what, my friend Dirk?
BDtv.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, BDtv. And you know, as always, BDtv is brought to you by HighSpots.com, your place for any and everything wrestling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have been on a long hiatus. And why have we been on this hiatus? Because we've been wrestling up and down North and South Carolina. We've been tearing up the wrestling scene apart. We've been to town after town, and we haven't had time to do BDtv. But you know what? The one thing we've heard everywhere we go, where's BDtv, guys? Brad, Dirk, Brad, why don't you guys have BDtv? You have your own theme music now. You guys have awesome gear. You guys have turned into one of the hottest and one of the most respected and best tag teams in the industry today. And what do they all want? They want BDtv. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here not only to give us what we want, but to also give you what you want, because it's exactly what you asked for.
And that's right, folks. It's BDtv. It's not that show about the highway. There's no chat room. We don't care about your comments.
Nope.
You're here to listen to our comments.
And you know why we don't have guests and why we have a small set? Because this is an intimate setting between us and the people.
That's right.
Between us and every single person out there in internet land. That's right. It's BDtv, and it is back live and in your face.
And BDtv is a wrestling talk show.
That's right. It's a wrestling talk show. We don't believe that wrestling is a dirty word. Nope. We support wrestling. We're wrestlers. It's what we do. It's what we have fun at. We like to beat people up. And you know what? We're not like those other big companies out there that just want to be entertainment companies. No,
sports entertainers.
This is wrestling. This is punch you in your mouth, knock you on your behind pro wrestling.
But speaking of one of those sports entertainers, Adam Copeland, Edge, retired last week.
And it was very sad to see Edge go. Injury is a part of the business. It's part of any sport. We all take a risk with our lives every time we go out there. And that's why it flashes up there. Kids, don't try this at home, because it's dangerous, and you see what it done to Edge.
So we'd like to take a moment, Mr. Copeland, to show we appreciate you.
To show that you are one of our role models and one of our heroes.
And
in this
growing up, we always wanted to be like Edge and Chris.
I mean, we were always Edge heads.
That's right. So
we were always down with ENC.
Right now,
for those
of you who are capable of taking a screenshot from this show on YouTube, me and Brad will now pose for 5 seconds only. And this pose is called Happy Trails, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right.
And if you guys didn't miss that, then something's wrong with you. On to the next topic, folks. Now we're on to the entertainment side of this show. Yes, we do touch on entertainment, but this is a wrestling show. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's been all in the headlines, folks. He's been out. He's been going crazy. He's been swinging machetes and babies over ceilings. He's been doing all kind of crazy stuff. He's been being more than Charlie Sheen. He's been being a winner.
He reminds me that last interview he did. It reminded me of the Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I know R-Truth got in trouble for that. And
I'm gonna have some water.
You're gonna have some water, man. I mean, water's vital for the life, guys. You gotta take that time in the middle of your match, in the middle of your day, no matter what time it is, because it's any time for agua. But back to Charlie Sheen, folks. I mean, this guy has been on a downward spiral. It's been really bad. I understand why R-Truth's smoking cigarettes now in his match. I mean, very flavorful.
Yes.
Did you notice he kept that pack of cigarettes also? He stuck it in his pocket and he left with it. That's right, folks. That's why you watch BDtv. That's why everybody wants to know. Because we will say the things that no one can be said. Ban us in your country. Ban us in your home.
Speaking of
children, run, because that's right, folks. It's BD Productions.
This is the direct quote from Charlie Sheen.
Direct quote.
He
folks.
said, "I will bang 7-gram rock."
And we don't care if you like that, because that's what he said. He said it on TV. If he said it, we can say it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't, but it sounds like he's a winner.
A winner!
Winner! Well, folks, on to, you know, we have so many things in this show. Next on, where have we been? We've been in ACW, we've been in RWC, MIW, we've been in UPWA, we've been from Wimling to McCall to Lumberton to Fayetteville to Red Springs to Hope Mills. We've been everywhere and in between. You think about it, we've been there. And if you want to see us, we're coming to your town. We got Ring Wars Carolina, the biggest and the most up-and-coming indie wrestling organization in the world today. And guess what? RWC dates. We have May the 6th and May the 7th. And we're going to be in Lumberton, 6112 2nd Street, Uptown Flea Market Mall, folks. And why are we going to be there, Doc?
I know why we're going to be there.
Why are we going to be there?
We're going to be there for the Nightstick Invitational Tag Team Tournament.
That's right.
To crown the new RWC Tag Team Champion.
8 teams already qualified. 8 teams already ready to go. A 2-day event.
I look at those teams, and you know what I realize? That we are the only former RWC Tag Team Champions.
And I promise you, folks, you can write it down. You can take this check and you can sign it and you can send it into the bank, because I promise you, BD Productions will come away with those titles. We will be the two-time RWC Tag Team Champions. And there ain't nothing and nobody can stop the hottest tag team in professional wrestling to date.
Not the Dark Arrival.
Nope.
Who we beaten, by the way.
And not Cletus and Trey, who we've beaten down, by the way.
Yes, I know I'm jumping off subject, but I
this is BDtv. We jump where we want to jump, because we rule the professional wrestling world. We rule YouTube. Not everyone else is us.
RWC.
Charlie Sheen's not a winner. We're winners.
And BD Productions, we're coming back to Hoffman. And why are we coming back to Hoffman?
Because we have a no DQ match. A match not only to see who finally is greater, who is better, who is the best, who is the bestest of the bestest of the restest. We're going to find out.
Well, see what happened
in a no disqualification match.
Was we had a double DQ, us versus Trey G and
we clearly should have won the match.
And then after
clearly
the match,
down the middle,
Trey G and Cletus, they run to our boss, Colin Douglas, who we respect, by the way, and who is the greatest boss of all time.
That's right.
And
because, you know, of course, RWC's head office is in Canada.
That's right.
Where they still take care of the sick and the old. By the way.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. And just so we say, folks, and we're also going to be, that we have May the 6th, May the 7th, Lumberton, North Carolina, Tag Team Tournament. May the 21st, we're going to be at the Water Festival in White Lake, North Carolina, folks. That's right.
Because we're winners!
That's right, because we are winners and we are all over the place. And then also, don't forget, May the 28th, Hoffman, North Carolina, no DQ match, Cletus Trey G versus BD Productions, where we will get not only our respect, boys. You said we're going to the hospital. We're going to show you more than a hospital. We're going to show you how to get airlifted out of Hoffman, boys. And it will be a long helicopter ride to Chapel Hill to get you some help. Now, what about that? On to the next topic. Folks, we're drawing to the end of this show. And we've talked about the tag tournament. We've talked about Charlie Sheen. We've talked about BD Productions coming back. But we haven't talked about BD Productions enough. Because this show is about us. It is about the hottest tag team to ever hit the scene, hotter than a plate full of collard greens. It's BD Productions.
You know, recently we got our very own theme music.
That's right.
Provided us by Tony Streeter.
And Tony, thank you so much. Music has been very widely accepted, very over. We've been pushing you guys because you guys have been pushing us. Thank you, Tony.
That's right.
And when we tell you, folks, we know you've missed BDtv. We know you've missed the outtakes, the bloopers, the bleepers, the blee blah bloop. But we tell you, folks, we're back. We're better than ever. We are the hottest team to hit the scene. And when we come to a town near you, when BD Productions brings BDtv live into YouTube, into your homes, you will never, ever be the same, brother.
And before we end the show, we want to send one more shout out.
One more.
To the greatest heavyweight champion of all time.
The greatest heavyweight champion of all time.
Ash Walker.
Ash Walker.
The genuine article.
That's right.
And we are proud to have you as our heavyweight champion.
That's right, Ash. We are proud to have you as our heavyweight champion. And you know what? We will be even prouder to call ourselves the second-time RWC Tag Team Champions. Now, in closing, folks, this has been a great show. We know you all came to see Brad and Dirk.
Because we're winners!
Well, because we're winners. We know you've missed us. We know you want to kiss us, but now it's time for us to say goodbye. We'll see you next time right here on BDtv.
And as always, you wanted it, you got it. The next tag team champions of Ring Wars Carolinas.
B&D Productions.